What if I told you that some of the richest people in the world willingly spend over $500,000 on a car that isn't the fastest, isn't the most powerful, and doesn't even try to be sporty? Think about it. If you had unlimited money, would you buy a supercar that turns heads everywhere you go? Or would you choose a car that looks surprisingly simple to most people? Yet billionaires, celebrities, kings, and business tycoons continue choosing Rolls-Royce. Why? What makes a Rolls-Royce so special that wealthy people are willing to wait months, or even years, to own one? The answer has nothing to do with speed. And once you understand it, you'll see luxury cars in a completely different way. For most people, a car is simply transportation. But for the wealthy, a car is a statement. And when it comes to making a statement, few brands are more powerful than Rolls-Royce. Unlike many luxury car manufacturers, Rolls-Royce doesn't focus on racing, performance, or breaking speed records. Instead, the company focuses on one thing: creating the most luxurious driving experience money can buy. When a billionaire arrives in a Rolls-Royce, they're not trying to prove they're fast. They're showing they've reached a level where comfort matters more than speed. That's a completely different kind of status. But the story goes much deeper. A typical car is built mostly by machines on an assembly line. A Rolls-Royce is different. Many parts are carefully handcrafted by skilled artisans. The leather is selected from some of the finest materials in the world. The wood trim is polished to perfection. The paint process can involve multiple layers and countless hours of work. Even the famous Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament is treated like a piece of art. Some customers spend months customizing details that most people would never even notice. Why? Because when money is no longer a problem, uniqueness becomes the ultimate luxury. And then there's the ride quality. Rolls-Royce engineers have a fascinating goal. They want passengers to feel almost nothing. No bumps. No vibrations. No unnecessary noise. The company invests heavily in making its vehicles incredibly quiet and comfortable. Road noise is minimized, engine sounds are carefully controlled, and advanced suspension systems help the car glide smoothly over the road. Owners often describe the experience as riding on a magic carpet. And that's exactly what Rolls-Royce wants. Because true luxury isn't about excitement. It's about effortless comfort. But comfort alone isn't enough to explain why the world's wealthiest people love the brand. The real secret is exclusivity. Luxury brands understand a simple truth: the rich don't always want what everyone can have. They want what most people can't. Rolls-Royce produces far fewer vehicles than mass-market manufacturers. That exclusivity makes ownership feel special. When you own a Rolls-Royce, you're joining a very small group of people worldwide. It's similar to owning a rare watch, a private jet, or a luxury yacht. The value isn't just in the product itself. It's in the rarity. And for many wealthy buyers, rarity is priceless. Customization takes that exclusivity to another level. Imagine ordering a car exactly the way you want it. Any color. Any interior. Any stitching pattern. Any combination of materials. Some Rolls-Royce customers have requested paint colors matched to their private jets. Others have matched their cars to luxury yachts or even favorite works of art. The result is that no two Rolls-Royce vehicles are exactly alike. For ultra-wealthy buyers, personalization is often more important than the price tag itself. They don't want something that looks like everyone else's car. They want something that exists only for them. So, why do rich people choose Rolls-Royce? It's not because it's the fastest car on the road. It's not because it's the most powerful. And it's definitely not because it's practical. They choose Rolls-Royce because it represents something much bigger than a car. It represents success. It represents exclusivity. It represents craftsmanship. It represents comfort. And most importantly, it represents a lifestyle that very few people will ever experience. When someone buys a Rolls-Royce, they're not just buying transportation. They're buying a symbol. A symbol that says they've reached the very top. The next time you see a Rolls-Royce driving down the street, remember this. You're not looking at just another luxury car. You're looking at one of the most powerful status symbols ever created. And that's exactly why the world's wealthiest people keep choosing Rolls-Royce.